There is nothing in this world like childlike faith. And this little girl, Marcelly Thompson, 7 years old, has inspired Church of God World Missions around the world with a new project called Marcelly's Dream. It all started when Marcelly's adopted parents, Max and Debbie Thompson, came to see me several months ago. They were in between assignments. They had been in Brazil operating one of our orphanages there that had been closed down due to some government restraints and regulations. It was necessary to close it. And they sat in my office wondering about their next assignment. They did not know that I had been praying that morning about someone to go to another orphanage in Africa, Liberia to be exact, the Phoebe Gray Orphanage. We needed someone there to reopen it actually. It had been in great disarray, distress, and I needed an expert to go into this situation. I asked Max if he would be willing to go to Liberia. He immediately teared up and said, yes, no questions asked, not anything, just yes, I will go. We rejoiced in that. We made preparations in World Missions to send them. After they had left, someone called me and said, did they tell you about the little girl they brought with them this morning? And I said, no, they didn't mention Marcelly. And they began to tell me the story. A few days before Max and Debbie came to see me, Marcelly awakened them in the night with a cry. They rushed into her room not knowing what the problem was, if it was pain or a nightmare. And Marcelly said to them, I have just seen Jesus. And Jesus said to me, I will take the gospel to the children of Africa. When I heard that, that's what explained to me Max's tears and his immediate response to go to Africa. He believed this was confirmation of Marcelly's dream. From that dream, we have developed a ministry to take this Bible that Marcelly is looking at and put it in the hands of children all over the world in 120 orphanages, dig wells of clean, safe water, build walls of protection, as well as provide wellness to the caregiver and the children in those orphanages. I'm depending on your help, and your help is going to take us around the world to see Marcelly's dream fulfilled. This childlike faith has grown to touch the world, and I'm depending on you to help us as well. Thank you so much. God bless you.
South Georgia Administrative Bishop Stephen Darnell simply asked the question, where is this little girl? Marcelly's parents, missionaries Max and Debbie Thompson, are serving with Marcelly at Phoebe Gray Orphanage in Liberia, Africa. God moved upon Bishop Darnell's heart to make Phoebe Gray the focus of the South Georgia's current World Missions Project. Phoebe Gray serves approximately 100 children a day. Many of these were orphaned during the brutal 14-year civil war that ravaged the country, killing 10% of their population from 1989 to 2003. The orphanage literally rescued these children who were without hope. At times, more than 250 children have called this place home. Initially, primitive fire pits were used to do all the cooking. Since then, a kitchen facility has been built. We want to equip the kitchen with appliances that will help the cooking staff serve meals to over 100 children and staff each day. Several of these residents see Phoebe Gray as their only home. There is no family or community. These children are approaching their adult years, and there's a specific need for transitional housing to assist these children in pursuing educational and vocational goals. Renovating an aging dormitory to meet these needs will make this possible.
I was brought here by some organization, and it brought me here. I was 7 years old in 2001, and I was in the K2, and I'm very grateful to the Almighty God that today I'm in the 11th grade, standing in 2011. From this orphanage home, I want to be a blessing to the Almighty God for allowing this mission to make me to be who I am today. And I know that God will reward everyone that is behind it greatly. I thank you.
Safe water continues to be a significant priority for Phoebe Gray. 3 wells have been dug. 1 is consistently dry, and the other 2 do not provide enough water to meet the daily needs of the orphanage. There's a great need for a deep water well with the capacity to sustain the water supply for the orphanage. Dr. Stephen Darnell, Administrative Bishop's vision, compassion, and care for the global harvest has moved him to embrace Marcelly's dream and Phoebe Gray Orphanage. Phoebe Gray is located in Liberia, Africa, and is the current home of missionaries Max and Debbie Thompson and their daughter Marcelly. On behalf of Church of God World Missions family, we want to thank South Georgia for partnering with Phoebe Gray Orphanage and the Marcelly's Dream Project.